beautiful that is. Hey. Hello, hello. Hello and welcome. If you have never been to my channel before, it's probably because, well, I've never posted a video before. So that would make perfect sense, right? My name is Kristen, and I am from Michigan in the Mitten, and figured very fitting since I am outside right now. And yeah, I'm taking a stroll down this nature trail that's by my house, and I figured I would take you along on my little journey for today. And I wanted to talk about some things about it's the first day of winter, and I don't know, I want to do a little bit of a chat about a little self-reflection about 2024 and thinking about some goals in the coming year and what I would like to achieve and work on. Feels kind of nice to get outside. Sorry for all the sniffles, but it is pretty chilly today. So I apologize if you hear that quite a bit. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the end of the year, kind of reflecting on how I started my year, and getting excited about 2025. The last couple years or few years have been a struggle for me. I've had some personal challenges, physically, and I'm very much excited and really starting to think about the new year off as like a clean slate. And yeah, just I don't know, just trying to reframe where my headspace has been lately, and instead of focusing on all the things either I don't have, I really need to reframe my brain into thinking about the possibilities of what 2025 can bring. And I don't know, that just kind of lights me up a little bit inside. I know sometimes a new year can be overwhelming for others to think about starting all over, like dun dun dun, like, you know, a whole year is coming. But I don't know, for the first time in a long time, had my own personal situation. I'm actually not starting the year with a struggle, or trying to get through something or improve moving forward. Like, not to get in the details, but I had some surgeries that I had to have in the last couple of years, so I'm actually not going to have to start the new year off recovering from them. I feel like this year, as a reflection, it wasn't until really April of this year that I was able to start to become more active and slowly introduce, you know, going for walks, just getting outside, bike riding, kind of low impact things into my life again. I was recovering from my last surgery, which was a foot surgery that had me down for months and wasn't able to walk, and I was on a scooter and, you know, had to go through physical therapy and just all the things, right? So I don't know, it's nice that, I don't know, I can kind of let that go. I mean, my foot doesn't feel 100% perfect, but I have been doing quite a bit more since where I was at the beginning of the year. So that's definitely, I really need to remember how far I've come when I'm hard on myself, because I tend to be more critical on myself than I should. So, put that aside, I'm excited that I can just start the year off setting normal goals and thinking about and planning about where I want this year to go. Start visioning, kind of maybe even think about recasting visions for maybe from now to even through the next decade, to kind of give me a larger target point, so that if I don't, complete everything this year, it's not like earth shattering. It's just goals, it's goal setting, and some things I'm sure I'll achieve, and then other things I'm sure might get pushed to the side because maybe I'm just not ready for it yet. But I don't know, this year I really want to put my energy into my art, and not just what I do in my day job. Like, my day job, I'm a graphic designer, but I do more than just that. Where I'm at, I do actually a lot more of communications, and I've been involved in a lot of different projects, and I don't really want to go on the nitty gritty about that stuff. But in my personal life, I don't know, like my art, my personal art and my passions, and as far as creating different forms of content, and I want to try out a little bit of video and see where this might take me, and document kind of along the way. This is new to me, but I can be pretty chatty at times. So I figured, why not, right? And if I'm not good at it, then, or I don't want to do it, then I don't have to, right? But I don't know. I just kind of talking out loud, and I think this year I just want to try new things and kind of work on some old skills that, kind of pull things back from more of my childhood, if I'm being honest. Like, I used to draw a lot when I was a child, and that's actually kind of what got me on this path. And, I think for me, I was born to create, and I know that's a blanket statement, but I think I was really put on this earth to create and share it with the world. And I do that at my day job, but I'm not really creating things that, I get excited about things, but I was caught. Anyways, I was walking on the trail, obviously, and this guy was walking his dog, and one second. It's chilly and I need my glove. Anyways, there was a guy that was walking his dog on here and kind of caught me filming this video, and I had a little panic moment of, I feel kind of stupid right now, but right? Whatever. So anyways, I really want to spend this year kind of getting back to the basics, and it's been a long time since I really have sketched traditionally. Like, I've sketched or created art, painting, or whether it's, different mediums, pencil, paint, or like pastels or whatever. But for the most part, because I'm a graphic designer, I'm usually creating things on the computer. I'll sketch and doodle things here and there, but I've never really taken the time much in my adult life to create, like finished pieces, really, like I did when I was younger or in college. And I guess from here, I just my brain has been in a couple places, and I don't know, I really want to start creating art for me, and while I was recovering from my surgeries, I was doing a lot of research online, like with different artists, and found a lot of amazing, talented, even just young artists that are starting off, and just kind of blows my mind. In a way, it kind of makes me sad. I wish I grew up, like was graduating high school and college at this time, because I feel like there's so many more opportunities with the internet that I had at that time. Like, internet was coming out, and just times are different. So I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot more opportunity instead of doing like different ways to make income with your art. And I don't know, maybe potentially I could be my own boss at some point. And I'm kind of dreaming big a little bit, and not a little bit, I've been dreaming big in my head, and I'm at a point where I think starting off on the right foot this year, like pun intended, I just think if I start off with the mindset of I want my art to be the actual priority and the focus for a change, instead of getting distracted by other things. And obviously, like, I'm sure I'll have other goals outside of my art as well, but I really want my focal point of 2025 to be working on my skills, creating art that I enjoy and putting it out in the world, and taking feedback or whatever, like, and just expanding from there. I just want to play again and get excited, and I'm just see what happens, So I'm just really looking forward to the new year, and just I need this. Like, it's, when you have that like calling, or that that inner voice. Well, I'm at this point where I feel like it's just screaming at me at this point in my life, and I need to make a change. And I'm really looking forward to seeing like what I create and what comes of it. And so I think what I'm thinking is trying to document as much as I can, and enjoying the process. And I know for me, I don't necessarily want like video to be my main focus, but if I can like take you on the journey with me, I think maybe it might help inspire other artists to try something new. It doesn't have to be the same thing or the same exact journey, but I don't know. Like, I know for me personally, I've been inspired by all different kinds of like artists on the internet that I have found, and I'm just blown away by them. Like, they've, taken the courage and taken that step to move forward. And some people have been very successful, and it's just, I don't know, I kind of look at it like, why can't I do that? If they can do it, I can do it too, right? Like, I don't know, I just feel like there's so much room on this planet, where before, when I was younger, I guess I just felt like, oh, well, that person created something that's similar to what I would want to do, and just didn't do it because I looked at it like, well, they already did it. No one's going to care about how I create it, right? But as I've gotten older, and just seeing the possibilities of what's out there, I'm realizing, like, well, just because someone's created, like, let's say someone created an illustration of an apple. Do you know how many apples have been created on this earth, and people continue to do it. It's like a very common thing, but the difference is how I would create something is going to look different than anybody else, because everyone else, no one can do the thing that you do and how you do it. And it doesn't matter if someone's like copying off of you in your style. No one can ever recreate the thing that you do as an individual, because that's what makes it so special. So yeah, I think that's why I'm getting excited, is because I'm really want to lean into that and just see what I can do. You know I have plenty of ideas, and my brain never stops, so I know I can't come up with ideas. Like, that's not my problem. And yeah, it's been a long time since I've felt like this. And so thank you for listening.